Hey there, how's it going? It's me, Luke here. My name is Luke and I just had a meeting. I always struggle with meetings. There's points to make, points to follow, things to remember, things like that. We arrived at the meeting, really wanted to make a good first impression because we never met this person before and it was quite a complex issue with what we were there to discuss with people depending on us. I prepared loads for this meeting before the meeting even started by writing notes, reading the notes and memorizing them. And by the way, reading, something I really struggle with. Because my processing speed is very low, I struggle to make notes, I struggle to write notes, I struggle to remember notes and then convert those into something for a meeting. In my preparation, I tried to narrow it down to 1 to 2 main goals in the meeting and 2 to 3 sub goals. I happen to know a lot about the subject we were talking about in this meeting. I have a lot of experience, so that really helps with me getting involved. One of the things that I worry about the most when it comes to meetings is saying something awkward or saying something obvious if it's already been discussed. Because of my dyspraxia, I have a very low mental processing speed, so if something has already been talked about, I might not always pick up on it, so I might just bring it back up later, and that always worries me. I think the ducks are looking for some food. Bread, probably, knowing them. Sometimes I might be about to make a point, but then someone says something else, another person follows it up, and then I don't know if I ever get the chance to make that point that I actually thought of. Do you take turns to make points in meetings? What's the etiquette here? I noticed that a lot of people make their points and speak when they can. Should they maybe allow people to take turns more? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't really see people giving me a whole lot of chance to jump in, so I just jump in when I can. I mostly stay quiet and don't actually contribute much. In this particular meeting though, it went well. I'm going to make my points, I'm going to speak, I'm going to contribute. Even if it risks being awkward, it's just a risk I decided to take, but I was confident enough in the points that I was making. I just give up on worrying about saying stupid things and whatnot. I always have a smile on my face. I always try and come across as the nice guy. It is to make sure that I don't come across as rude or awkward or whatever. I just like being a nice person anyways. Sometimes I wouldn't fully make eye contact with the person I was speaking to, and sometimes I might not even feel 100% confident in the points I was making. It's almost like I wasn't sure what I was saying. I don't know if that came across or not, but that's what it felt like to me at least. There was even the point where I was explaining something, but it sounded like I was almost trying not to sound aggressive, because that point meant a lot. And sometimes I might drift off and lose concentration during meetings, and I have absolutely no idea what to say. It definitely might be an autism and dyspraxia thing with me, though I think drifting off and losing concentration during meetings is something that people struggle with anyways. Do I get anxious before the meeting? Probably. I prepare a lot in advance by making notes, reading those notes, etc. Especially if I want the meeting to go well, I will feel anxiety. It definitely helps though that I had a lot of experience with the subject matter that we were discussing. And also, how much do you speak about things that are a little bit off topic? For instance, we spoke to him about his dog that he has. Adorable dog, we absolutely love dogs. Do you do that a little bit? Do you do that a lot? Somewhere in the middle? How much is appropriate? I actually don't know. Because you want to establish a connection, a good working relationship, but you don't want to go over the boundaries. So what did work for me in the end? I'd say making my points that I was confident enough with, even if I was worried about coming across as awkward and Captain Obvious, I just took that risk. I knew the subject well, I spoke, and was I awkward? Was I not? I don't know, but I had that nice guy smile on my face, so that definitely helps with my confidence at least, and hopefully it helps the person I was speaking to not see me as a total idiot as well. How do you find meetings? Do you find them difficult to follow? How do you manage them? I'm curious, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. It's me, Luke here. My name is Luke, and I'll be back with more videos coming soon. Goodbye all.